Ecclesiastes 9:4. For to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. All right. So I just want to go into this lesson. All right. And yeah, a living dog is better than a dead lion. All right. Okay. And we are those living dogs. As you can see, the clip that I played, the little Chihuahua, he was injured, he was like missing the bottom jaw, little cute little thing, man. And he gave his whole heart into that little howl, man. It was a little howl, but he gave his heart. You can see in that video, he gave his whole heart into that little howl, man. He gave his whole heart into that little howl, man. And that's how we got to be, man, in this truth, man. We're that living dog, man. And 2/3 of our people, they're a dead lion, man. All right? And mainly these false prophets, because what does the scripture says? Let me grab this. Right, they got a saying in the world that says it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight that's in the dog. All right, this is Isaiah 56:10. His watchmen are blind; they are all ignorant; they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber, man. All right, and that's what these false Israelite camps are doing, man. They're not warning of the NMOTB, because that's what a job of a dog does, man. The dog is, man. Even if you have a small Chihuahua, he's not strong enough to take down the intruder, but he can warn you, all right? And that's our job. We're not strong enough to take down this so-called white man, but we can warn you. We can warn you, man. And we're supposed to be, as the scripture says, give them warning from me. All right. All right. The scriptures talk about when the watchman see if the enemy come, if he warn not the people, then that blood is on him, man. In any army, if you have somebody watching along the walls for the enemy, watching along the gate, and they fall asleep on the job, man, the penalty is fucking death, man. That's if the whole city hasn't got put to death already, man. If the city happens to survive that nigga's folly, all right, then that nigga gets put to death, man. All right, this is Isaiah 56:10. I'm gonna read that again. His watchmen are blind; they are all ignorant. And the word for ignorant is to ignore. All right, these niggas are ignoring the true prophecies, man. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. All right, so they're no good, man. They're gonna let they're gonna let the intruder come in and bind the strong man, man. They're gonna catch the strong man while he's sleeping, and they're gonna bind him and spoil all his goods, man. All right, the wife, the children are all gonna get ravished, man, because these fucking dumb dogs, which really they're dead lions, man. They're dead lions, man. A lion, motherfucking you got stuffed animals. A stuffed animal, a stuffed lion, it looks fierce from afar, like, oh my God, that's a lion? Then you start getting closer to it, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Then you get closer, you realize this motherfucker ain't even alive, bro. Now you smacking him a ball aside his head, this shit, kick it over, man. It's not even, it's a paper tiger, man. It's not real. And that's what these fake camps are, man. All right, and we can't be that way, man. All right, we have to be on the mountain to give them a warning for me, man. All right. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. All right. So we have to be standing upon our watch, man. It reminds me of this song from Jimi Hendrix called Watchtower. You know, all along the watchtower. All right. So we got to be on that watchtower. Scripture calls the elect the tower of the flock, man. All right. So we got to be like those. We got to be those guard dogs, man, to give warning when the intruder tries to come in, man. Because the rest of our people, man, that are following after these dead lions, these dumb dogs that can't bark, they're gonna get caught snoozing, man. They're gonna get caught sleeping. All right. And the enemy's gonna have their way with them, man. You know, what did King Saul say, man, when he was injured and the Philistines were coming? He said, "Look, man, put me to death." You know, he told one of his men to put him to death, lest these uncircumcised Philistines abuse me, man. Because hey, Jake knew how freaky deaky these goddamn Hamites were, man. Okay, they was gonna do some wild shit to King Saul. He knew that, man. He said, "Nah, man, I don't want to be in this body when they get a hold of it, man." You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, they got a saying in the world, "Over my dead body, man." But yeah, so when the heathen comes in, man, you niggas, man, that didn't want to take heed, didn't want to heed the sound of the trumpet, man. That blood is on you. And the heathen's gonna abuse you, man. He's gonna have his way with you. He's gonna do some really wild shit to you, man. Because just as you niggas, you Israelites, you asked for a king made out of flesh when you wanted King Saul. Now you have the most carnal king you could ever have. Now you have the king of flesh. All right, you wanted a king of flesh. Now you have the king of flesh, man. He's the king of carnality. He's like that nigga in Hellraiser, the movie Hellraisers, with the pins all in his face, man. That's why he comes up with movies like Saw and Freddy Krueger and shit like that, man. This dude is all about he's sadistic, man. He's a sadistic motherfucker, and that's who's coming for you, man. All right, you know. But also another trait of a dog is loyalty, man. All right. So standing on our watch, that takes loyalty, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this particular scripture, man. All right, loyalty. You stand upon your watch because you're loyal to the king, man. All right, you're loyal to the king, so therefore you take your job very seriously, man. Which these niggas do not do. All right, these false camps, man. This is Proverbs 8:34. Blessed is the man that heareth me and watcheth daily at my gates, waiting at my doors. All right. Okay. And that is the job. That is a trait of a dog, man. That loyalty, man. You may leave, your crib, and your dog will be waiting for you, man. He'll be standing at that door waiting for you to come back, man. He'll be on his guard, man. When you're gone, he's at the door waiting and watching. And while you're there, he's waiting and watching at that door for intruders, man. Any little sound, he's running towards that door and barking, man. And that's how we have to be, man, in this truth, man. That's the type of loyalty we supposed to have towards Yahweh Bashmi Ashah, man. Hey, like Joshua and Caleb, man, they gave that good report, whilst the other man gave a bad report, man. But what is one of the what is the word dog mean in Hebrew? It's kalab. All right. So we have to be like Caleb, man. You know, we're giving it a more faithful report, man. Right, and here's another scripture I want to get. This is Proverbs 24:6. For by a wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. All right. And as the scripture says, they hate him that reproveth in the gate. So, hey, man, we're standing on our watch, man. We're waiting at the gates. All right. Okay. And we're opening our mouth in the gates, man. All right. Whereas these dumb dogs, they're not doing that, man. Okay. They're not reproving in the gates, man. They're not barking and giving warning to our people, man. All right, because that comes with reproof as well. And a lot of these guys, let me get the scripture of presence. And right, this is Sirach 20, Sirach 20 and 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop his mouth that he cannot reprove. Okay. And a lot of these guys are taking a bag, man. They've been paid to prepare a table for that troop, man. Just to prepare you to be slaughtered, man. You know, where they're supposed to be warning and barking, they're staying quiet and they're letting the intruder come right in, man. All right, because they took a bag, a lot of them, man. You know, presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, man. And as the scripture says, a gift destroyeth the heart, man. You know, a lot of these guys have taken the gift from Esau, Edom, and therefore they're closing their mouths, man. They're turning a blind eye to the slaughter of our people, man. You know, and they're not warning our people of the great slaughter to come. You know, as Scripture says, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will no more suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt, man. Because you have what is called like a sheepdog as well. A sheepdog, it doesn't just bark; it actually nips at the heels at the legs of the butt area of the lambs to keep them in order, man. Because you know, if a sheep goes astray from the herd, it could be victim of wolves. So a sheepdog has to keep these sheep in line. All right. And also they also bark and defend from the wolves as well. Chase the wolves off. But also they keep the sheep from straying off, man. And that's our job in this truth, man. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I hope this lesson was edifying. Yeah, shalom.